turned a new leaf. And I was just like, but I genuinely feel like she's faking it. I'm sorry. I'm sick of them. I'm tired and I'm over it. Those are the emotions that I have when it comes to both of them. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope, and today we're going to be discussing Married at First Sight, Season 11, Episode 9. Oh yeah. Alright, so let's get started. Let's start off with Miles and Karen. You guys, I don't know what else to do. Like, at this point, I genuinely feel like she's done. I feel like she's faking it at this point. Let me tell you what I wrote. I said, I feel so bad for Miles, honestly. I feel like she's just looking for excuses. She finally has someone who cares, like who is emotionally present, but according to her, he cares too much too soon. So confused, but yet, what effort is she putting? Like, I just genuinely feel like she is so concerned about Miles' childhood. She always, every little story Miles tells her, she's always trying to figure out how to, like, but this is the reason why, like, I'm very happy and stuff. And this is the reason. Like, I'm just like, what are you just looking for excuses at this point? Like, you're not even for real trying to be with this man. Like, you clearly are not attracted to him. It's quite clear. Two, you're just coasting. Like, at this point, you're just like chilling. Like, you're just waiting for decision day, and I'm sick of it. Like, I'm genuinely sick of it. I don't know what's going on, but she's looking for excuses. She doesn't care as much for this man as he cares for her, and we get it. Like, Miles is emotionally into it. Like, he understands himself emotionally. However, I just feel like you don't have to be so rude. Like, you don't have to be rude, you don't have to be disrespectful, and this man keeps taking it and taking it and taking it. And I mean, according to his sister, according to his family, you know, he's a good guy, and he's just gonna keep taking it. And I'm just like, dang, it's so sad, because it's like there are people who want Miles. Doesn't make sense. Like, who is emotionally present, who genuinely desires to make a marriage work with somebody, and I just feel like she's not appreciating it, and it sucks so much, because I've seen other couples do things for each other, but I haven't seen that with Karen. Like, I just feel like Karen is the one person that I feel like she just keeps taking and taking and taking, and Miles just keeps giving and giving and giving. And it's so sad, because I was like, oh man, I can relate. But sis, like, come on. Like, just either tell the guy you're not attracted to him, or just try. But I just don't feel like she's trying. I'm over it, y'all. I genuinely am. Anyways, let's talk about Amelia and Bennett. Here's what I wrote. I love where he is emotionally. I love his emotional, I call it emotional maturity. I think when he speaks, he's not just saying stuff because that's what she wants to hear. Okay, he's saying stuff because he means it. Like, but I think she's pretty understanding of, like, I just met you, so I quite understand where you're coming from. They do love and agree on mostly everything, which is a good thing. It really is a good thing. But I mean, of course, there's a red flag with that as well, because what happens when something major happens and we're not on the same page? You know, how would they deal with it? I don't know. That's something I guess I look forward to them, like, talking about. And I guess we're all looking forward to Amelia getting this letter of where she's going to be for residency, because it's either going to make their marriage or just break it. And so far so good. I mean, they're getting along really well. It's Amelia and Bennett. They're not boring. They'll never be boring to me. They'll never be boring to me. However, they're very much into each other. And they very much so understand each other. And like I said, they do agree on mostly everything. All right. So let us talk about Olivia and Brett. I'm sick. I'm tired. I'm over it. Like I said, Brett chooses sarcasm over emotions. It's exhausting watching them converse. Genuinely, I'm not even lying. Like, they're the ones I would like to fast forward. It's not like I could be like, oh, you know, I learned this about him. I did this about her. I just feel like they haven't dug deep. And I blame Brett, because Brett really does choose sarcasm over everything. Like, he is more so like, I'll just make a joke. He's the type of person that I feel like he's logical. Like, Brett is more logical that I would think. Brett is more logical than emotional. However, his logic also doesn't make sense sometimes. Like, there's sometimes I'm just like, oh, I agree with what you're saying. But then there are most of the time where I'm just like, what are you saying? Like, whatever you're saying doesn't make sense. And then at first we noticed that Olivia, like in the previous episodes, Olivia was very quick to be like, yeah, we talk outside of the cameras, we're conversation, our communication is well. And now she's just frustrated. I think she's just honestly tired, and I think it's because of the fact that like he doesn't open up emotionally, which I think his friends made that very clear at the wedding. But it's even more like clear now that he really doesn't like to talk about emotions, and he would rather make a joke of something over like talking about something serious. And I'm just like, there's a time for everything. The time where they were able to talk about, they were gonna open up and talk about like love and how they both feel about it, that was the time to get serious. But he chose making a joke, and I know that obviously she was upset. I could tell, we all could tell, like she was just over it. I don't know what's gonna happen with them. I don't think they're gonna make it. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna make it. I think that he needs to figure out or work through his emotions, and I don't think that he has a clear understanding of how to do that. Talk less of working through somebody else's emotions. Like I don't even think he's ready for an emotional stability. Like I don't think he's there yet. And that's just that for them. They don't bore me. They just make me very confused. Like every time they talk and converse, I'm literally like, bruh, can we move on to the next couple? Speaking of moving on to the next couple, let us talk about Woody and Amani. Here's what I wrote. I said Maddie and Petty love. Okay, you remember? Okay, so last episode I literally made it clear. I was just like, Miles and Woody's manicures are beautiful. Like I don't understand. Okay, but when they come, they're just like their fingers just look nice. Like I love, like, what I'm saying, nice manicured nails. You know what I'm saying? Like nail beds that look good. I do love the fact that he went with her. She says she goes every 2 weeks. And we didn't know, I don't know how often he goes, but I'm pretty sure he probably does go every 2 weeks. I do love the fact that, Woody and Amani were able to go together, and it looks like something that Amani was looking forward to when she got married, or somebody that would be interested in the same things that she's interested in, or some of the same things that she's interested in. And she did make a good point. She said she does her hair herself so that she can't afford to go do Maddie and Petty. Did you check that? Did you catch that? Amani does like him. Like Amani literally likes this man for every like innuendos that he does and says. She loves that. I do want to say, like, when it comes to the whole falling in love thing, Woody expressed that he loves her and he has love for her. Amani, however, expressed like, I'm not there yet, and I think that's okay. I think that's okay. However, from Woody's perspective is, don't bring don't bring your baggage, or don't bring what somebody else did for you or did to you in the past. Don't bring that to this current relationship. I'm not the same person, so give me like a fresh start. It's easier said than done, and that's fact, right? Some people are able to like get over things. However, we're not all like that. We're not all built like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not easy for some of us to just be like, oh my goodness, guys, like, new relationship and new me, like, nah. Okay, we all have baggages, and that's true. Whatever is in your past relationship is gonna end up affecting the new one. Okay, it's up to you to figure out to what capacity, but I think it's quite normal. So I understand where he was coming from, and I did feel bad. Obviously, you can tell that she does. I want to say she loves him, to be honest with you, but I think she's very hesitant to say that, which I completely understand. I get that. Okay, I get that. I super get that. Okay, let's talk about our final couple, Henry and Christina. Now, let me tell you something. Okay, this episode, I was literally like, oh, there's hope. Okay, there's hope. I mean, you know what? Forget the negativity. There's hope for Christina and Henry. Okay, I was very amazed, surprised. I felt proud. I was proud, one, of Christina for opening up about her struggles. She was off for about a month and a half, but she can see how it's affecting her. And so she talked to Henry, which I was very like, wow, like I just feel like it takes guts for me to open up about my struggles, especially mentally. It's not the easiest thing to talk about, And so I really do appreciate, and I really am proud that she was able to talk and communicate what was going on with her mentally, with her husband. And thank God, because Henry was just like, if you have to take the medication, I completely understand. I'm not judging you. Very understanding, very like, no problem. She was able to be accountable for her own actions, actually, you know. And I appreciated that part. You know, she was just like, you know, she's probably less patient, more mean. It takes major guts, to be honest with you, to have this kind of conversation, especially with somebody you just met not too long ago. However, I don't know if it's the fact that she's taking the new medication or she's taking the medication again, or the fact that Henry appreciated the fact that she opened up to him, and took what she said with open arms. This episode, she didn't have no thing of attitude. Okay, she didn't have no attitude. She didn't and I'm not that attitude wouldn't come, right? But she was really nice. She was really open. She started seeing why the experts matched them together. She was even more patient this time. But forget the part Christina. Henry was like, I'm gonna take the lead. Like, you know, without saying that, of course, because that's not how he talks. But he went golfing with her because this is like, you know, golfing is his thing. And so he was quite confident in that. And, you know, Christina saw that as a, you know, obviously an attraction. Like, wow, this is somebody that like is finally confident in something, you know, and taking the lead in something. And obviously he loves golfing, so she was like happy to do it, to be honest. And then they went dancing, which is Christina's thing, right? But I feel like he was able to mesh, you know what I'm saying? So as of right now, I'm a question mark. Like at first I was like, nah, they ain't gonna make it. But this time around, I'm literally like, huh. Even if they don't make it, I'm just happy that they came to this realization that like perhaps they were not blindly matched by the experts. I'm glad that they're now able to start seeing why they were matched. You know, Henry's very like patient. He's not gonna yell, he's not gonna raise his voice at you. And unfortunately, whoever like her ex, Christina's exes in the past, has had that. She even said that they make fun of her. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, what? Like, what, you know? Now whether or not like Henry started building the attraction for her, physical attraction to her, I'm not really sure. But I do appreciate the fact that you could tell that they both were like, you know what, let us just, like, why not just give this a chance? So that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really truly appreciate it. I appreciate you guys' support. I appreciate when you guys leave comments, when you guys like the videos, when you guys view the video in its entirety. You guys don't understand. Puts a smile on my face, and I'm so happy. I'm so grateful that you guys see me and you guys are like looking forward to hearing my my opinion and what I think. Feel free to leave your comments down below. I enjoy our interaction and our conversations down in the comments. Thank you so much for those who have supported me, you know, for you guys who have subscribed, for you guys who have liked these videos that come out every week. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Don't forget to be kind to yourself as well as others around you. Bye.